quite a nice item here. It's used, second hand. They got it in as a Part X, and I thought, oh, that's nice. I've never handled one in the flesh. Don't really get many reports about them, but after getting hold of it, I'm quite impressed. You know, it's British, English gun. Everyone's got their own opinions, but it's the, excuse me, Gunpower Storm. This one's in 2.2. I saw it, excuse me. I was quite surprised with the quality of build on it, to be honest with you. A few bits and bobs that are different. I know Gunpower do a bell ringing gun that's sub 6 foot-pound. They also do the Stealth, which is all built in fatter shroud and it's got a big silencer on it. But this has got a wire rack on it, and it's got one of the Blackpool air rifles adapters on it that makes it blank up to it instead of stepping through on the male fed. So yeah, lovely rifle. Got a lot more going on than what you realise for the sort of price bracket that they are, because I believe they're about sub 600 new. But yeah, I saw it, had a look round it, and I said, can I nick it? And he said, yeah, nick it. So I nicked it. You know, it's quite nice, very surprising. Now, the cocking system, kind of as usual, you're cocking backwards, this cocks forwards. Single shot into the port there, and it's also auto safety, which is a blade here on the trigger. It's not overly loud, it's pretty quiet with that one. And it's, I think you're going to be doing alright with it. There's a back garden plinker for sure. But ratting as well, sort of 20-30 yards, they're going to be devastated, and squirrels. But let's see what you get. It's about 760mm long without the silencer, which is about 30 inches. And the barrel, I believe, is 350. It's rifled. Not sure who makes it. I've sort of jumped into it without looking. I haven't read up on it, but it's nice, it's exciting. It's quite a nice gun. And it's British, and they've been around for a while, but like I say, never had a chance to get my hands on it. The bottle, I think it's something like 380, carbon fibre bottle, or carbon alloy, carbon wrapped alloy. And this one's got a Altaros regulator on it. You got your Foster Fit fill port. You got your manometer there, so it's pretty sweet. It's 350mm from the centre of the AR style grip to the rear of the pad, so it's alright for people with long arms. People with shorter arms might be a little bit of a stretch, because most of them seem to be around the 300mm mark or a foot. As I said, it's 350 or sort of, what's that, about 14.5 inch, something like that. Nice dovetail setup, dovetail rails just over 200mm, just over 8 inch. But there's a dovetail on the top of here, which would be alright for utilities. You get a sling stud on there, because this is a dovetail rail underneath. So I'll put a dovetail to Picatinny adapter on there, so I can put the V8 on there. The sling swivels on the rear pad on it. Bit of rubber checkery on the back of there, just to soften things up. But its shoulder's quite nice. You have to set your scope up quite high though on them. Yes. That's got a nice feel to it as well, the palm grip. But to shoulder, you're on there straight away, as long as you're going up high on that. What's happened is, the Reximex, that's had to go back for a seal issue. In the process of that happening, I've since heard from Nick FX. How you doing, mate? Met him at the show. And he's actually done a cylinder conversion for a Dreamline light. With an adapter on it. It looks pretty awesome, to be honest with you. And so yeah, as a shout out for you, Nick. Nice one, mate. And so yeah, I've put this on, sits just right. It's got a little anti-camp bubble on it. Gonna go and get it on the range. Trying to think if there's anything I've missed, other than it's quite a good quality, sturdy build. I won't be afraid to drop it. You know, I think it's, well, I'll put 200 bar in it. I'm not going to go above that because it's not my gun. But other than that, let's get it on the little 20-yarder. That's quite nice, that neoprene cheek piece, and it does look familiar, all this, although I understand these came out before the Vixen. You know, but yeah, quite a nice gun. One to look at second hand for sure, because they're very affordable. Proof's in the pudding, innit? Let's get it on my little 20 yarder and see how it goes on. Cheers. See you. Hello again on the 20 yarder. Going to see how it does. I've got it roughly zeroed in, see what point of aim and point of impact's like, see what sort of groupings we can get. It seems okay, it's very sturdy, quite impressed with it for what they are. I mean, I don't know, it's the first time I've handled one. This is natty, you know, it's had an issue with my spare phone though on the chronograph. It was written around the 560, 558 mark, feet per second, and I knocked my phone off the bloody table, so there we go, that's how it is. Shooting the 16 grain, air arms, Darblow fields. Let's see how we get on. I like the auto on the safety. It leaves you free to operate. Let's see how we go on. I'll go for the top right. I'll fit with an impact, mind. It's sturdy. I like it. Now then, a lot to be said for single shot rifles. They do tend to be quite a bit more accurate than magazine rifles. Grouping lovely. Now then, how's that? 16 grain 2.2s at 20 yards. He's loving it. Go for the top left. I've got it set up a little bit low. Don't know if it's something to do with having the crony on it earlier. It's definitely grouping nice. Very interesting. Won't mind getting this for myself, for ratting and rabbit. The way it's performing, it's a beauty. Very nice grouping. In particular for a 2.2. Lovely. I like it. Oh, for what they cost, like. Middle. I'll go off the middle. Take a little bit more time. It's bound to be a bit more on, isn't it? Nothing wrong with that, and it's second hand. It's huge. Although when he gets his hands on them and tells them they are bang on. I'm not sure how many shots you get out of him. I'll have to look that one up. I should imagine you're going to be doing all right. It's a fair sized bottle. Bottom left. Easy to load as well. Very easy to load compared to some single shots. Is that hole for hole? You want a 2 hole for hole on this, haven't you? How surprising. British gun as well. Although it does look very Air Force, I think. Definitely more than accurate enough for pest control, this, I'd say. Definitely. Good impact at the other end. Go for the bottom right. No, not quite. I thought I jumped then. There we go. Take my time. I'm a bugger for speed firing. Nice. I'm getting my iron now. And those are actually 20mm splats with 8mm Red Bulls in the centre of them. Put onto a jack pipe 5-spot. Can't grumble. Can't grumble at all. They're looking like 10 and 15mm groups. I'm hardly even trying. It does encourage it. Me try going for the J on the top right jack pipe. Now then. Very impressed. I've had a couple more shots with it. I like it. I do. I like it. It's British. Tell you what, I'll make a hole in the middle at the bottom. Now I'll go for that hole. See how we get on. Just a little bit off. But it's pretty damn accurate for the price of these. I don't think anyone would be disappointed with it at all. And as a second-hand purchase, obviously you're going to get them less than what they are for new. And if it's a good shop, it'll have been serviced and looked after. Might cost a bit more than private, but sometimes it's worth getting them from a shop because most of them give you a bit of a guarantee on them. Yeah, I'll go for the top right. Yeah, but definitely getting behind with it now. So I've not had much chance to shoot it other than zeroing it. And I'm liking it the more I shoot it. It's definitely a grow on your gun. It's a Marmite gun for sure. Bottom left. Yeah, right, you're going to have a very comfortable shot count on these. More than accurate enough, that. And this is 2-2. Apparently you can do interchangeable barrel kits for them and all sorts. But yeah, I'm impressed. Very good gun. Right, before anyone turns up accusing me of nicking it permanently, I'm going to pack up for the day and see you later. Cheers, bye.